The idea of UFOs have fascinated and puzzled people for decades, yet hard evidence seems ever elusive. Many people throughout the world are convinced that not only are extraterrestrials visiting Earth, but that governments have perpetrated a top-secret global conspiracy to cover them up. That was, until now. In late April, the Department of Defense released footage of Navy fighter pilots encountering something they explained as unidentifiable. The black and white videos are grainy and show small objects flying across the in-flight cameras of Navy fighter pilots. This footage has already been circulating on the internet, but by releasing it, the Department of Defense confirmed the video's authenticity. But let's take a look now.
Dude, this is fucking drone, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots to the west. Look at that thing, dude. That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is an LNS, dude. Well, if there's like... Look at that thing. It's rotating.
While observing the object, one of the pilots states that it's moving against the wind, implying that whatever this unidentified flying object is, seems to have some sort of propulsion ability. The next video you're about to witness depicts an unidentified flying object racing above the waves of the ocean. Take a look.
Nickel 6-1 Tango. Roger, brother. Oh, got it! Woohoo! Roger, there's troubleshooting. Did you box moving target? No, I took an auto turn. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow,
The next incident took place on November 10th, 2004. It all began when Navy pilot Chad Underwood and his commanding officer, David Fravor, spotted the unusual shape during a flight training exercise. Listen as one of the Navy fighter pilots gives his account of what happened that day.
You see this Tic Tac, it's just this white object that's randomly moving around. It makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up a little bit. I remember telling my back seater, I said, dude, I don't know about you, but I'm a little weirded out. It's not a helicopter. It doesn't have rotor wash. There's no propulsion. There's no wings. It rapidly accelerates and disappears. Like, gone. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
The videos I have shown, and of course Commander Fravor's accounts, may sound strange, but it doesn't stop there. According to a recent report from the New York Times, there has been a top-secret Pentagon program that has been conducting briefings that are classified for over a decade. Apparently, their job or their main task is to analyze various encounters between military craft and these unidentified aerial vehicles that they call them. Take a listen to the CNN interview of Luis Elizondo, a former military intelligence official who ran the Pentagon's secret UFO unit.
Luis Elizondo. Luis, thank you so much for your time tonight. I mean, first, tell us what the purpose of the program was and why it was so secretive.
Sure. The purpose of the program, Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, was really designed to do just that. From a national security perspective, identify those things that we see, whether we see them electro-optically, we see them with radar, we see them as eyewitness reports, through a myriad of different ways and avenues that we receive the information, and try to ascertain and determine if that information is a potential threat to national security. And there's still, by the way, a lot we really don't know. I think what's important is that we have identified some very, very interesting, anomalous type of aircraft. Let's call them aircraft. Things that don't have any obvious flight surfaces, any obvious forms of propulsion, and maneuvering in ways that include extreme maneuverability beyond, I would submit, the healthy G-forces of a human or anything biological. Hypersonic velocities, low observability, positive lift, again, seemingly in defying the laws of aerodynamics.
No, I know, but do you believe, when you get that Navy pilot saying what he said, do you think that that was, a UFO? Obviously, I don't have any other word to use, or that, or something else?
Sure, that's a great question. Keeping in mind, it's not just the pilot's testimony on an observation. Sure. When someone comes to you who's in charge of a multi-million-dollar weapon platform, who maintains a top secret security clearance, who is paid and trusted by this country to go fight wars and to fly over cities with live munitions, and by the way, they're trained observers with millions of dollars invested in their training.
Yep.
I would submit to you it's pretty compelling, but on top of that, it's not just the eyewitness testimony. Also people like radar operators and air traffic controllers. So I think the discussion should be maybe a little bit broader than that. I think people are focusing just on 2 videos coming from a set of F-18s when really it's a lot more than that.
Enough. So let me just ask you point blank the question: do you believe that life from somewhere else, while you ran this program, came here, visited, observed?
I will tell you unequivocally that through the observation, scientific methodologies that were applied to look at this phenomena, that these aircraft, we'll call them aircraft, are displaying characteristics that are not currently within the U.S. inventory, nor in any foreign inventory that we are aware of. I can't speak on behalf of the government. Obviously, I'm not in the U.S. government anymore. My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
Whatever these objects are, the truth is out there, and eventually it will come out. That's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this content with your friends. Until next time, see you in the next video.